Well, guten Tag, Uhrenliebhaber. What I'm going to show you today is a watch which falls into a possibly a new category, or at least a category which hasn't been enunciated in the plethora of videos talking about the different categories into which a wristwatch may fall. You've probably heard of the dress watch, or the diver's watch, the pilot's watch, the beta watch, the fuck off watch, the piece of shit watch, and even the surrogate watch. But what you haven't heard of, I'm absolutely certain of, is the en passant watch, and that's what I'm going to present to you today. So look, a couple of weeks ago I posted a video on the acquisition of my my Larco B-Uhr, which I purchased on the pretext of needing a watch which had a quartz movement, so that I could use it to play golf with and not risk damaging the escapement when I dug out one of the many divots that I tend to dig out when I'm on a golf course. And look, whilst I was searching for this particular piece, I stumbled across another German maker called Stowa, and I saw on their website a watch which I thought was very attractive, and if they'd made one in quartz, that's what I would have bought. But in the process of purchasing the Larco, I decided that I really wanted one of these as well. So I went ahead and made the purchase, and so this is what I've received. So you can see it comes in a little sort of antique-y sort of box, referencing some of the history of the brand. And inside, what we've got is a brochure on some of their more modern pieces, their Bauhaus pieces. There's a picture of a guy that looks like me after a night out on the piss. And this is the presentation case itself. It's quite interesting, isn't it? It's like a little camera case. And anyway, so what I've got in here is a Stowa B-Uhr or B-Uhr watch, which has an automatic movement. Now, the reason I particularly liked this watch when I first saw it was that, first of all, it's 40 millimeters in diameter, so it's just the right size. It has a very crisp and clean looking B-type dial, and it has a sort of a modern but classic case, which is made out of 316L stainless steel, and is brushed in all facets. So look, I'll take it off the spring binding here and show you a little bit closer the piece. Hopefully we'll get it in focus. There we go. So you can see it's a classic B-type dial. There is no markings on it to indicate that the manufacturer. When we have a look at the side there, it's got the engraving there for the Flieger 23883 specification, which was the original specification by the Luftwaffe's RLM when they were commissioning the production of watches for observers for their bombers. And if we undo the strap here, you can see that the watch, whilst it has the traditional face on it, is in a more modern case, and as evidence of that, the case also has a display back. The rotor on the 2824-2 movement has been engraved with the information that was normally found. Come on, if we get it there we go. I'm sure that'll focus. Yes, there we go. So that has the information that was normally engraved on the inside of the back of the cases of the B-Uhr and that the Luftwaffe used. Anyway, this has an ETA movement. It's supposedly one of the higher grade ETA movements. The watch itself is made in Pforzheim in Germany, which is down in near the entrance to the Black Forest in south western Germany. Now this particular piece has come on a leather strap, which is camel leather. We'll do a little wrist shot for you, just for completeness here, and I'll probably also post up a couple of wrist shots that I took when I picked the watch up this morning. So that's what it should look like there. We've got a nice little brushed tang buckle, and there's the face. Now look, what I did when I ordered this watch was I actually ordered it with the crocodile strap and a deployment buckle. But when I ordered it, I was emailed by one of the staff at Stowa, and they indicated to me that they weren't able to send the watch with the crocodile strap on because FedEx, that's right, fucking old FedEx, would not transport an item which had a material which was on the CTES list, and CTES is the convention for the international trade of endangered species, and according to CTES, crocodile leather is obtained from an endangered species. And look, I must admit, I find that rather amusing, particularly from the Germans. I mean, I'm pretty sure that that it wasn't a German directive which has made FedEx in Germany fail to be able to transport items constructed from endangered species, in particular crocodiles. But I do find it interesting, though, nonetheless, that the Germans are party to the protection of crocodiles, given that in Australia, I mean, firstly, we farm crocodiles. I mean, they're not an endangered species. They're farmed, for Christ's sake. And secondly, when you hear on the news that somebody has been taken or killed by a crocodile in Australia, more often than not, that person is a German tourist. So, you've got poor old Fritz there up on the in Kakadu screaming out, "Ach du lieber! Meine großen Mutter has been taken by the crocodile." But the Germans, despite the number of them who are eaten by crocodiles each year in this country, seem fit to adhere to FedEx's requirement to comply with CTES's list of endangered species, and they don't wish to and they don't wish to post the things with them. So my crocodile strap, which also has the deployment buckle attached to it, is still on the way, and then that's been delivered via regular post. I believe it's currently still in Frankfurt, but hopefully it'll be here sometime next week, and I can apply the thing. And I'll do another video showing you the watch with the crocodile strap on as well. I must admit, I think this is an absolutely fantastic little piece for 800 euros or thereabouts. It's just the finish on it is absolutely spot on. It's absolutely flawless, and look, I'm pretty pleased with my en passant acquisition. So anyway, so there you have it. That's my my latest little acquisition, a Stowa B-Uhr B-type dial with an ETA movement. And I'll thank you all for watching. Oh, but by the way, in the background here, what's been playing on my iPad has not been Bikini's Tokyo. It's been Professor Richard Dawkins reading out some of his love letters from Christian fundamentalists. And look, unless you're a Christian fundamentalist, I'd urge you to search for Richard Dawkins' love letters and have a watch of it, because it's absolutely fascinating and hilarious to hear Professor Dawkins, one of the greatest geneticists of the last 30 or 40 years, saying, "Hello there, you fuckity fucker." And his beautiful pronunciation of their spelling mistakes. So anyway, that's all I have for you at the moment. Thank you for watching, and see you later. Bye.